No. The nigga Puff, like, he called, we used to kick it on telephone and after the Meek.
Right.
And then be like, matter of fact, they sent me the girl pictures, like pictures of this girl, like, not the y'all saw.
In the hip-hop community, the recent revelation of footage allegedly catching a fight between 50 Cent and Meek Mill has caused shockwave. The video that went viral online reportedly shows a heated argument between the pair of WP titans, with a timid alert: 50 Cent will not reveal private information. The episode has spurred a lot of discussion and conjecture, posing problems with loyalty, trust, and the inner workings of the music business. 50 Cent, born a famous rapper, actor, and businessman, Curtis Jackson, is well known for his brash persona and hit songs like In Club and Candy Shop. He has built a prosperous career in both music and business, making him one of the most important figures in hip-hop.
What's going on, my brother? Oh, man. Yo, it's Groove here?
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Happy birthday. It's fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot for that, bro.
Move my mouth a little, John. You just a little focus here. But
No, it's your show today, Zach.
No.
The one thing I've been you got questions?
Groove. Come here, bro.
Yeah, Fab
Talking to me, Lawyer Fab. Hey, yo, Rastafari. Hey, yo. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said let's pick it up.
That's
why I gotta pick it up from right
No.
there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at this nigga. This is a married nigga.
Go ahead.
No, bro.
Killing.
Bro. Come tell the story. Bro, we intoxicated.
Listen.
Oh, bro, we helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I see you, man.
I'm walking in at that hallway right there.
Bag at? Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping for shit.
No. I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit. I'll be practicing. I got
Yeah,
notes
there
and
you go.
shit.
You got your notes?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over with that one.
Make a
That
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. Your
No.
birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in. Okay. I got notes now. I'm trying to get my life together.
I want to taste the vegan
Yo,
cake.
Fendi, what's going on?
His real name is Robert. Although he has been involved in his fair share of legal disputes and scandals, Rick Williams is a well-respected rapper and activist who has gained recognition for his passionate lyrics in support of criminal justice reform. The video, under consideration, reports a private conversation between 50 Cent and Meek Mill, in which Meek Mill cautions 50 Cent not to leak certain information. Although the exact details of the conversation are unknown, it is implied that Meek Mill is worried about private information being disclosed without his permission.
At one point, right?
Yeah, I wrote a couple records. Yeah, it was a couple records. I don't really remember the exact records though.
How did they come about though? Him reaching out to you for you to write for him?
I did that early in my career when I first signed with Rockefeller. It was a little bidding war. Yeah, I got the call from Puff, and him and Nas was going to do a record together. Then I wound up staying at the studio doing a couple records.
That's news to me, man. So he was trying to sign you to Bad Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's news right there, yo.
I could have been that Bad Boy. I could have been with Rough Riders. Couple spots.
Why didn't you sign a Bad Boy?
I was already committed to Rockefeller. I ain't signed no contract yet, but it was already done.
When you look back in hindsight, do you regret it?
Being signed to Rockefeller?
Yeah.
Hell no. No, I don't regret that at all.
So when you look back at your career, knowing that you could have been at Bad Boy or Rough Riders, you still, you could go back, you would still sign.
You listen to that question you just asked me. Bad Boy or Rough Riders? Maybe Rough Riders. But right now, in hindsight, looking at things, nah. Nah. Nah.
I feel you, man. I feel you. But I gotta ask you, man. I gotta ask you this. How you feel about the situation Diddy going through right now?
Man. It's wild. You know, y'all got that game pause. They stopped saying pause and now it's no Diddy. That's a bad joint. That's bad. Man, no Diddy.
Have you ever been to his parties?
Not one. Not one. Not one. Ever.
Hey, you heard about him though?
Yeah. Yeah, you hear about them parties? Nah, that wasn't for me. No, sir.
What you hear about him?
Same thing everybody else heard about him.
Him following the release of the video rumors and speculation about the content Meek Mill is allegedly trying to protect went viral. Online fans and media outlets conjectured that the material could be anything from personal secrets to industry-related issues, but without more context or proof. These claims are still speculative at best on social media platforms also significantly contributed to the controversy surrounding the leaked footage. The video quickly went viral, gaining millions of views and igniting heated debates among fans and industry insiders. Social media is a potent instrument for influencing public opinion and sharing information because of its reach and immediacy. Both Meek Mill and 50 Cent have been relatively silent about the incident, and neither has addressed the veracity of the video. Instead, both artists have taken to social media to share cryptic claims and messages that have fueled more rumors. As a result, the public's curiosity and interest in the situation have only grown.
Drink Champs interview when you was with Nori and Fab and Jada and everybody, they made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God.
Come on, man. You saw that on World Star and on the gram.
Check this out. When they started playing the game, the pause game, I would definitely...
That came from Harlem, too, by the way.
Yeah, came from Harlem. I definitely would say some, oh my, ooh. The crowd would be like, whoa, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But, yeah.
Did you
compilation? Nah, I was coming off of being in Miami a night of partying. I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at?
I like when you scrambling and scraping for
No.
shit.
That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey, man.
I don't know what I was talking about.
Hey. Nah. I mean,
You don't go back and look at that stuff and laugh?
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm sure we can put Charlamagne's compilation against Diddy's compilation.
We have a bunch. We put.
Yeah. I mean, I also don't do it because I know I'm bad at the game. Right. I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth that's just not maybe adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic and I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm bad at the game, and it's probably hilarious. I would love to see it. I would love to see the video compilation.
It's hilarious.
50 came up here and he was giving you flack for asking Fab to party. So he'll ask you. Oh, he'll ask you to play the clip, man.
Yeah, play the clip. Go ahead.
I want you to party with me for your birthday, man.
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why do you and Fif just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fif. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see
Y'all
it,
can't
man.
see that he loves me?
But see,
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he.
Okay.
But why not? Y'all both passionate. Y'all both.
I don't know. Yo, check this out. I don't know.
Like,
I don't.
both the same.
No, we are not.
Okay.
We are not the same.
But I mean,
we are
as
not
far as
cut
the
from
way
the
you
same
guys
cloth.
work hard.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I respect that. I don't never hit him with no, you know, nothing. I don't even think of no other man. Besides, if I'm thinking about another man, I'm thinking about uplifting. I'm not thinking about all that. All them gnats, you know, they can't really touch me. Y'all, at the end of the day, y'all see and y'all know what it is. You know, the track record. Y'all know the business acumen. Y'all know the community service. Y'all know what I'm about. You know, and when he does that, it's like funny to me. I don't really take it personal. I know he has a different sense of humor, and he's just not in my life. We don't have to never cross paths, and I will never say nothing negative about him, you know, because that's just not me.
It feels like something must have happened though, like that we just don't know about behind the
He
scenes.
loves me.
That maybe a situation, a deal went bad.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Sometimes people that feel like they don't like you and they act like that, they really love you. Like I'm not like, you know, just saying it to say, you know.
But
I mean, it's something about me that has him on me all the time, and I'm not going nowhere.
Nowhere It's AT video in fact show a private discussion between 50 Cent and Meek Mill. It presents significant legal issues about consent privacy without the consent of all parties involved. Recording and sharing private conversations can have substantial repercussions, including the possibility of privacy invasion or defamation lawsuit. The reported altercation between 50 Cent and Meek Mill highlights the intricacies of industry connections in the hip-hop prom. Although alliances and collaborations are frequent, rivalries and disagreements are frequently driven by ego and competition. A unique look into the dynamics of these relationships and the conflicts that might develop behind the scenes are provided by the released video. The question of commitment and trust is central to the dispute. In order to negotiate the complexity of the music business, musicians frequently rely on close-knit circles of friends, colleagues, and advisors. When this trust is betrayed or called into question, consequences may be severe on both a professional and personal level. The released video also emphasizes the power of dynamics that work in a field where knowledge is valued. Highly holding leverage can make the difference between failure and success. Managers and executives that work with artists frequently strategically use their influence to negotiate contracts, resolve conflicts, or obtain an edge over competitors.
And what you check them shows out, but I want to backtrack to a comment you told me earlier that caught my attention. You gave a shout out to the Pirus. I had no idea. You a Piru?
I was just playing when I said on Bloods and Crips, meaning like I'm serious. That was a kind of a joke, like on Bloods and Crips, cause I was just joking. Yeah, that's why I was a joke. Yeah, that was a joke. Cause I said on Bloods and Crips, cause I was joking. Meaning like I'm so serious, I put it on everybody. Like.
But you actually a Piru, right? Because I know I came across an interview that Wack did, and you know he was very adamant about you being a Piru. I had no idea, man. That's something new to me, yo. I had no idea you was a Piru.
Well, since I was I don't even remember, 4 or 5. I grew up in a neighborhood in Carson called Centerview, so that's where we grew up, and everybody adapts to the neighborhood that they from. So yeah. And now doing positive things with the gangs is crazy. Our new company, Gang Up, is a company that'll actually, I think, open up more opportunities than ever for every gang all over. With some of the stuff that we're gonna implement into this new campaign. So I really can't wait for everybody to see that. So they see that if you were affiliated or a part of a gang, or you know are now because you're young. Usually when you're gang banging, it's like from like 12 to like 18, and then you kind of go into college and have babies. But and it's instilled in you forever. But I think that with these new opportunities that myself, Donut, and the new team that we're working on now, it'll definitely, I think, change where we are now in gangs. and give them a new approach and something else to look forward to.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Salute to you for that, man. But you being a Paru, how did that come about? Did you get put on, or how did that work?
My neighborhood was Paru, which is the P. But yeah, that part of Ray J and part of my world again is very small, in a sense of, if you're from out here, then you know what's up. If you're from anywhere else, you might be like, what the f? You get what I'm saying? And so it's a definitely a LA thing. Shout out to the Paru, shout out to the Blood, shout out to the Crips, shout out to the North Side, South Side, all my SA homies, for sure. Shout out to all the gangs.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to you for that. You know what I ain't know, man? I had no idea that you and Snoop, y'all was cousins.
Yeah, Snoop my cousin. We all from Mississippi. Everybody is from anywhere from Greenwood, Jackson, Macomb, and everywhere else up this block. We all been related. And you know, it hasn't been a super duper public thing over time, but I think it's getting more popular now. But my granddaddy used to take, you know, Daz and Snoop's either mom or mom's sister or cousins to school way back before we was born. Like it stretches far back before us. So shout out to Snoop. Shout out to everybody in Mississippi, up the coast, up to 55 and on down.
So did you know the whole time that you and Snoop was cousins, or did you find out after both of y'all was famous?
Nah, hell nah. Snoop used to come pick me up, Snoop and Daz, when I was real, when like Brandy had her first album popping. I used to lie to Pops and tell him I'm about to do my homework somewhere down the street. Snoop and Daz used to pick me up, used to hide under the seat, used to take me to Can-Am every day. Yeah, this shit been going on for a hell of a long time.
Following the release of the leaked footage, both 50 Cent and Meek Mill will probably be eager to control the narrative and safeguard their respective brand. Controversies and scandals had the potential to damage reputations and alienate fans, which could have an impact on album sales, endorsement deals, and touring opportunities when the storm blows over.
Everything that's going on with Diddy right now,
it's just not okay. And you know, when somebody is around somebody, and we're counting on them to be one of our leaders in a space that we're all trying to get to, that's not acceptable to do. And it's not okay. I mean, it might be forgivable in the sense of a spiritual realm of life, or forgive everybody, but it's unforgettable. And that's where you just draw the line on friendship and hanging out and supporting and being cool. It's like, niggas, it's done, you know, and that's it.
Yeah, that video's out of pocket, man. It should never get to that point where you snubbing a female, man.
It's not okay, man. And it's not something that niggas can just take lightly, you know? Cannot do that. Not okay. Niggas is not cool. Dude.
You knowing Diddy personally, was you surprised when you seen that video?
Heartbreaking and shameful. And unacceptable. I've never seen nothing like that. I've never seen nothing like that in the history of my life. So that's a new for me. I don't know what kind of demon you are, but you know, somebody need to motherfucking form an exorcism fast.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, I'm still in disbelief about what I seen. To see him kicking her like that, man. Yeah, that was crazy, man.
There's no place in that. And for somebody like me or anybody to say what I'm saying, they better not have had something like that happen. You get what I'm saying? Because now they even put their whole self at risk with being honest. You know what I'm saying? It's like people watch these reality shows and you see certain people arguing and shit get a little tense, right, on reality, but there's a certain level of where you don't go. You get what I'm saying? And this and that just do not go together. It just doesn't. You can't compare this of, you know, a back and forth verbal, whatever it is, in a sense of having a disagreement, right? And even getting too loud at this point is not even okay. But that is way on another page of somebody yelling or screaming. That's not humane.
You think it's over for him?
It's not about that. It's just about, you know, life in this industry goes on without certain people because their membership club is revoked. Their membership in the club is revoked. It's over. So you don't have room to make mistakes like that in the big club. You can't do that. You can't. It's inexcusable.
What you mean by that when you say his membership is revoked?
Meaning, if you threw a party tonight, the people on your invitation list, that club, the people that throw a party tomorrow or a foundation for be anything that has substance to it, right? It's no longer available for certain people to be invited to or welcome.
There are important lessons for both fans and artists to take away: building credibility and trust their audience needs open communication and honesty, in addition to sparking conversations about 50 Cent and Meek Mill. The leaked footage serves as a reminder to approach celebrities' gossip and rumors with caution, and to recognize that not everything is as it seems. It also adds another chapter to the ongoing narrative of hip-hop's evolution by serving as a reminder of the drama and intrigue that often accompany the music industry, although the details of the incident are still unknown. Purportedly showing the confrontation between Fent and Meek Mill has captivated the hip-hop community and sparked intense speculation. The implications of the incident raised far-reaching problems with power dynamics and trust loyalty. As the story progresses, it serves as a reminder of the difficulties and complexities that musicians encounter when navigating the frequently tumultuous waters of fame and success inside the music industry.
Comes to Biggie's murder, do you think Diddy should be held accountable?
No doubt. I didn't think that way, you know, because I too was traumatized in a way, to be totally honest. When you pull somebody out the car and they done pissed and they done shit on themselves, and you know you got that dead weight in your hand, and you gotta sit down there and tell this man mother, you know, what you heard, what you saw, after this dude that lied to his mother. That's trauma, bro. I don't care how hard you is. And Biggie ain't the only dude that I've seen get murdered at a party, or being murdered. But he's the only one that I had to grab in my hands and carry and help put him on a gurney, a stretcher. He's the only one that I gotta constantly hear his music on the radio. He's the only one that I can't get Miss Wallace out of my mind when she grabbed both of my hands and said, I don't want to hear no more, with tears in her eyes, man. To have an experience like that, for probably and arguably the world's greatest rapper of all time, that's crazy, bruh. So now, he's responsible for not having enough security. He's responsible for having Big there. He's responsible for not listening to security by telling them, if we go to this party, one of us gonna die tonight. Somebody gonna get killed tonight. They coming to kill us, Puff. I want these kids to know ain't no party that big. Ain't no party that good. Ain't no party you should go if you feel or you told that you may not go home. He owed Ms. Wallace. He owed Ms. Wallace. And I didn't feel that way at first until I heard it said on another YouTube show when Clark Kent said that Big told him the only reason he was going to that party is
because given the widespread use of smartphones and social media, and in the digital age, the 50 Cent and Meek Mill video leaks emphasize the value of permission and privacy. Private exchanges and discussions are more likely to be caught on camera and shared without permission. Unlawful disclosure of personal information and the right to privacy are big ethical and legal issues that are.
And Puff set it up for them to go.
And you said when you got Biggie out the court, he was what?
My man, he had urinated and he had shitted on himself.
Oh, man. So with all that being said, what do you think should happen to Diddy for Biggie murder?
Like I said, I'm not the judge, I'm not the jury. I think that way back then, because of Arista Records and Bad Boy, knowing that there was threats, and you heard Puff lie a couple of times in the past. I didn't know, nobody told us, we was just young. You knew. You heard him lie as if you didn't know. And then he put his boys, Mark Pitts and Wayne Barrow, right over there in Ms. Waller's ear. Whereas that she should have been filing a lawsuit against Clyde Davis and Arista and Bad Boy Records for the death of her son. Because they did not have the proper security for the Notorious Big. In the height of what was determined the East Coast, West Coast war in hip hop. So what they should do, it's too late for that now. What should happen? God gotta decide that, bro.
Wow. Is there any charges they can put on Diddy for Biggie's murder?
No, they don't. They know, LAPD know who killed Big. They made a deal that those records will never be released in our time. We'll all be gone. All the people who was probably around there is 50 years. They sealed those records for 50 years. And then if they still seal them, and the 50 years come up and the 50 years come time, that don't mean they got to release the records. Look what they did to John F. Kennedy. His files. The 50 years is up. What they went back in, they closed it. They closed it back again.